As a side note, my credit card got stolen this weekend. I just don't remember. I really should photograph those before I submit them so that I know what I did the previous year. Hello, my glorious followers, and welcome to another vlog here with Carolyn from Crafting with Glorious Purpose, where we make unique gifts for you, and that's a special someone. If you are new, welcome. If you're not new, you welcome also. This week it is market week, so Saturday is our show. This is Monday the 24th. Wow, this month flew by. I swear it just was March 1st, and now here we are already at the last week of March. So for this week, I need to pay local taxes because that came in. They don't miss a beat. They send that like immediately. So for my 2025, I just pay the entire year, so I don't have to deal with it. So I have that to charge and send out. I do have to wait, hopefully. As a side note, my credit card got stolen this weekend, which was awesome. Was in the middle of an Arby's, walking in, and got the message, that there was a fraud alert on my card. Luckily, nothing was charged. Our bank, my credit union caught it. And there was someone in Germany for $7.60. It got declined immediately, so I am ecstatic about that. Much better than the credit cards that were stolen over the holidays, which between my husband and I, both of our cards were taken for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, which was awesome. So I am waiting on my new card to come, so I can't send out anything until I get that. I do need to remember to charge my iPad and kind of go through and check it and make sure that everything's in there loading correctly for show. So I need to do that. I am going to make the coasters and that I keep putting off, but I got to do them so I can get those in and off my desk. This whole place over here is a disaster. And the last thing I need to do are two things that are on the computer. I need to do my event flyers that we were talking about on the last vlog. If you didn't see it, I want to do all of my upcoming events so that I can give those out at the show so they can follow me during the summer. And I also need to make a little 4x6 sign for my Sweet as Bee collection, because I'm going to group all those items on my table so that I can kind of showcase it as a collection. So I do need to make that. So nothing else fun happened this weekend. We did hit a Joann's, not our normal Joann's, because it closes at 7 now. When that happened, it's probably to give these poor ladies a break. But we went out east of the city, and they had a Joann's there, so we stopped in. Still pretty full with merchandise, not as crazy as I was expecting it to be. There were a few, maybe 15 people in line. I mean, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't like any other time you go to Joann's and you stand there, because they only have one person working, but it wasn't too horrible. Honestly, I didn't find anything that I needed. I just kind of wanted to walk through and see what the deals were. It was at 50%, but there was very few select items at 50% off. So I think that's probably why, for the less people in the checkout line, because there weren't as many deals to be had. So that was pretty much the gist of my weekend. I was testing out a new product, which I will be ramping up on social media to try to get people to guess what it is. I won't be taking them with me to this market they're going to be for my next market. The other thing that I was looking at bringing in is in this box here. I picked them up online. I thought these would be great for my dog show, and they are sublimation keychains. So these are, both sides can be sublimated. This little set came with these annoying little tassels, which I'm probably just going to throw them in a bin at the table and just say, if you want one, take one, and then you can add it if you don't want the tassel. Because for me, I would just take it off, because I would have rather gotten more blanks to put than the tassels, to be honest. But that's just me. Mainly because I'm a no frills kind of girl. But then it comes with the little keychain separate so that you can add them on. I picked up 2 sets of these because I'm going to try to do each of the dog breeds. So I just need to figure out what designs I'm putting on them, but I'm going to put them on both sides. I looked at maybe possibly doing acrylic keychains, but I thought about it, getting the UV DTF stickers from Ninja, but I didn't want to have to wait. If I got an order, say I sold out of German Shepherds, I would have to wait for that transfer to come so that I could make the keychain, because I really like the way the acrylic ones looked. And I was like, this way, if it's a sublimation one, these will come in the mail quicker. Plus, if I have extra blanks, I can make them in-house and I can get that shipped out, and I don't have to wait, you know, a week for the transfers to show up and then, you know, whatever. I have yet to find a place that ships the transfers quickly, that you don't have to pay a fortune for expedited freight to do so. So I'm going to go with this route. Plus, I think the metal ones will probably last a little longer. The acrylic ones, I feel like they might scratch easy. Plus, then I would have to put all those decals on, and yeah, I don't know if I wanted to do that. So this to me seemed like the easier route. So I'm going to be working on those in the next few weeks. I'm not going to do those for this show. These are all for the dog shows that I'm going to be doing later. So I wanted to kind of have some more dog friendly or dog themed merchandise to take, because I have 2 shows that are dog exclusive. So with that said, I'm going to start working on this flyer, but I'm going to go check on my lunch because I think it's almost ready to be made, and I will catch up with you later. So I got these pressed. I got my 2 doggy paws to finish off my 2 dogs. I did a set of Bigfoot rocking out, and I did a couple teacher ones. So the other set, this one here, seems to have moved a little on me. I have this one cutting off on this side and the other one the other side, and then this one ghosted a little bit where the word connect was. So I think I'm going to keep these ones out of the pack, but maybe I can sell them as like a seconds kind of thing, or, you know, whatever. I don't want to throw them away because they still function as car coasters. So I'm going to package these, get them into square, get them in the wagon. One thing crossed off my list. I'm pretty excited. I did upload my YouTube video, so that is taken care of. Made my coasters, and I've got about 10-15 minutes left of my lunch break, so I'm going to try to get at least the sign for the sweet collection done, only because I have all the elements for it. I just got to put it together. So I think that'll go quicker than me trying to do the event flyer. And then I will see if I have time maybe today at karate to do the event flyer. That way I can have that ready, print those off tomorrow, and then I think everything for tomorrow's event will have been done. That was the last few things that I had. I just got to pull up the beer box and clean that off so that can go in as a basket offering, and then just figure out if I want to put anything else in it. I think last time, I think I just did a beer box. I just don't remember. I really should photograph those before I submit them so that I know what I did the previous year. I have it written down, but it's just one of those things. It's nice to see the visual. So I'm going to get started on that, and then back to work it is. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. So today we actually got the last two things crossed off our list for our show for Saturday. I have my flyer that I made for my collection. That's going to go in one of those 4x6 little card holders, so that I can put that on the same shelf with the products and kind of keep them grouped together to kind of show a nice collection. And then I worked on my flyers, and I did them 2 up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these down, but I have them so that once a market is completed, I can cut this top portion off and I still am able to use the rest of my flyer. So I have my 5 dates that I know of as of right now on here. So once I do add things to it, or once events come, then I, will be able to, add to, September probably is the one that I'm going to end up having to reprint for, because then you're going to start seeing the November markets and things like that. But for my summer markets and warmer markets, I figured I'd do all these. So I have this stack to cut. I figured this is a good stack. I can kind of give them to people when they're at my booth, and or actually at my table. This one's going to be a table first, and then it'll be a booth. Once I'm at Bark in the Park, then I can lop this top part off, and then I have the other events. So I'm going to get these cut, and then my lunch will be over. So let's get these going and get them ready and get them packed in the wagon and cross these off the list. Hello, and it is Thursday, so we are a day away from the event. I'm feeling pretty good. I got everything packed. I brought the beer box to use for the raffle, so I just got to bag it. And yeah, I think I've been prepping like for the next market this week. So there's been some, little things that I've been doing, like adding these little tags to the these here. So I'm going through my bin and I'm actually putting the dog names on there, and then it has the SKU number on the back like we were talking about. So I have half done. I have the other half to do. And then those will be for the dog show. I don't think I'm taking those on this Saturday. And I did notice that some of these I have to redo because I'm obviously not going to do a black lab and a chocolate lab in a white decal. I'm just going to say it's a lab. So I'm just going to rename these. Same thing with the bulldog, and for the golden doodle I had a black and a tan, and it's going to look exactly the same no matter what. So I just have to remake those for this list of stickers. And then I've been prepping, doing some designs for the keychains, which will also go to the dog show. So I'm not bringing those with me. And working on another one that I put up on my social media as a, guess what I'm doing with scrap fabric. So I have this whole bin of scrap fabric that I have cut and ready to do. I will do a proper tutorial on the cool little hack that I found to use my infusible ink papers. Like this whole drawer down here is all in the boxes of infusible ink, and I don't use it. I'd hate to throw it away because it is still usable, and by that I mean I tested it and it is still, like, I always think like maybe it would expire, kind of like how film does, where it loses its potency. The problem that we had with them, the weeding was just, buying a sublimation printer, the time saved was so much better than that. Plus we could make our own designs, which is ultimately what we wanted to do in the first place. But the different patterns and stuff that we had, I bought thinking we were going to use, and we never did. Some of the boxes aren't even opened. So I actually found a way to use that. I bought, well, I'll do a proper video for that, and show you what I did with using that and fabric to get rid of that stash. So I'm slowly working on that stash with the new product I'm going to launch. So I'm going to leave you because I want to keep this short so that we can include the craft show on Saturday and kind of show you the setup, getting there, that whole shebang. So I'm not probably going to film at all tomorrow because it'll be just me going through my checklist to make sure everything's packed in the wagon. And then I have it on my phone. I have a list that I uncheck every time for each show, and then I don't check it off until I actually physically see it where it needs to be. So for this show, we don't need to bring a table. We only need to bring one chair because they are giving us a table and 2 chairs. And since there's 3 of us, we need to bring a chair, which is nice because they have tables on them. So this way we can have our food on there or drinks and such. So we have to just bring the wagon, the little cart, and the chair, and then us. So, which will be very nice, not having to lug a tent and everything, which will be for the next show. So this one should be a pretty easy get in, set up. And so yeah, I'm going to let you go and we'll set that up, but probably won't be on tomorrow. If it is, it'll be real quick, but I don't have anything at the moment other than, like I said, going through my list. And I like to do that the night before when I'm charging the iPad and everything else for the night before for the show. So I will see you then. Bye. all packed and ready to go.
Where's the monkey?